is there a bonfire down here? There's nowhere I can go.
Where are you?
I'm in the spot that I just beat Seth.
No, I mean your actual address. I need
Oh.
it right now.
I'm at Seth's place. I just killed him. Please. Yo, I'm at Seth's house. Where do I
I'm
go
at
from
South
here? Do I just leave the crystal cave?
Yeah.
Why the f Why is there a bonfire down here?
There's a bonfire after every. I mean, well, there's a bonfire after every boss.
Yeah, but just like turn around.
Well, you really want to go all the way back to the fucking through the caves and shit?
I mean, yeah, because I
Look, dog, that's all you, bro.
just killed Seth. What do I do now?
Oh my god, is that insane? Now you gotta go kill the other lords.
No, I know. I was reading something I was reading a comment
Oh.
in my chat, bro. Come on, dude.
Coming? Coming in your chat? What?
Bro.
Now he
Oh
involves
my
himself
god,
in
this guy's got a
conversation.
mimic for a head? How'd he do that?
It's like a rare drop from the next, I think, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember.
Why'd you say it? Why'd you say it like that?
Because I can't remember. I don't know.
I like the skinwalker. Oh my god, camera!
Oh my god, Cameron.
Oh, Cameron. That's Seth's buddy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh my god, I gotta go to Blighttown, I think? Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
The one guy, Wait, how do I get to Blighttown? Oh, I go to the Valley of the Drakes. Okay. And then I can go from there. Perfect, perfect. I'm trying to, well, I'm trying to think of places I haven't gone yet. The discharge guy, I haven't explored his area.
Shut up, Heisenberg.
Yo, you watching Breaking Bad?
I'm fucking listening to Hobo Magneto over here.
Epic writing for Resident Evil 8. Yeah, I'll help you. Psych. What was the point? No one fucking knows.
What would you mean by I'll help you, psych? Who said that? What do you mean by that?
Fucking Heisenberg. He's like, I want to defeat Mother Miranda.
Yeah, but he wants to use fucking Rose for it.
Yeah, but it was just like, it just felt fucking unnecessary. Just fucking, it was like a choice in like a Telltale game. It was like, yeah, we'll give you the choice. And then it's not really a choice because they go down the same path. It's the illusion. Where the fuck? Which place is
There's
this?
no illusion of choice. I don't try to make it a choice.
No, but I'm saying it's just like in Telltale, it's unnecessary for you to have that choice. And then in Resident Evil Village, it's unnecessary for you to have that because it's just the same fucking shit. Regardless of him having this weird, tiny subplot of him wanting to defeat Mother Miranda, you have the same fucking outcome. So it's like, why even add it?
It expands on him as a character? Like,
Hardly.
Well, I mean,
He just said, I want to defeat her. Will you help me? No. Okay, I'm gonna do the thing that you expected me to do in the first place.
He'd just be like everyone else in a way, just worshiping Mother Miranda. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
I think
that, he's just...
If you ask me, that's quite a nitpick.
It's not like a game-breaking thing. It didn't affect, like, my overall gameplay experience. It was just like, well, why add it? That's what I'm left with after playing the game, is that quite... Not like that's the only thing I'm left with, but that's, like, after experiencing that, I'm just like, why?
It shows, like, character motivation.
Hardly. He's basically the same as everyone else, plus, like, 1%. Because it's so little.
Then what does it matter? What does it matter that it's in there?
I'm just saying, like, why add it? That's just extra work. I'm just confused as to, like, is there a DLC where it's, like, alternate timeline? He does help him. Then I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm just, like, confused as to why it's there in the first place. Who was like, we need this?
Maybe it's to not have the villains have, like, the same motivation and all that, in a way. I don't get the point. Like, I know you're not, like, complaining over it, but I still don't get the point of, you know, like, even mentioning it as, like, a thing.
I could say the same thing about the thing that in the game. I don't get why they mention it, because there's no point to it. It doesn't really build him as a character, because it was like 2 lines of dialogue. They don't explore it. It's just, oh yeah, by the way, this thing. Anyway, let's go on with the game. It's just like, okay, well, why'd we
I
stop?
mean,
Why'd we
it's
have a
just
break
like
for that?
him and Ethan had that conversation and all that. And I mean, one, that gets him to his facility.
Just make him a trickster. That's what I assumed as you go up, is he's just playing with him. Like, yeah, okay, I'll do this if you go to my funhouse. You have the
Then he'd
same
just
thing in
be.
Resident Evil 7, only better when you
He'd
fight the
just be
Lucas
like
guy.
Lucas. I mean, maybe they just didn't want to like rehash Lucas.
I should rate... Well, I haven't really played Resident Evil 6. I was gonna say I should rate the Resident Evils, but I haven't really played 3. Like, 2, I can make the excuse and say, yeah, I've played 2, even though it's not the exact same. But 3, I, like, really haven't played.
I can go through them.
I think for me... Oh, fuck. Fuck, I don't know how to rate 3, because it's not... Because I've only played the remaster. So, I think I would pick, like, 2... Here's, like, my top 4 at least. I don't know what order yet. But it would be, like, 2, 3, 4, and 7. And then
Mine.
between 5 and 6, I think 5 is the worst. 6 is slightly better. And then I don't know where to go between 1 and 8. Just because, for some reason, this is a personal thing, but for some reason during Resident Evil 1, I had way too much fun with the cameras. Because even though it was, like, a dumb thing, it made me laugh so hard every time I'd be running from someone, and then the camera angle would switch, so I'd run back into the person. My connecting between, like, the top 4 and the bottom 2, that bridge of 8 and 1, I'm not sure what order to put them in. 8 is, like, a modern game, though. That's why I'm like, oh, 8's the obvious choice. But I'm like, if 1 wasn't, like, a product of its time, it was made today, I don't know.
My list from least enjoy, even though I enjoy all of them, I like all of them.
Dang,
The
you enjoyed
most
5 and 6.
would be 5, 3, 6, 1. 6 and 1 are kind of interchangeable. And then I'm considering not the originals, but the remakes of 2 and 3. I'd do 7, 8. So 7, 8, 2, 4.
What's your favorite Resident Evil?
It'd be 4.
4, okay.
So it'd be 4, 2, 8, 7, 6,
Oh.
1, 3, 5.
Dang! Wait, which 3? Well,
Like,
yeah, the original.
remake.
Remake.
I consider the remake.
Dang!
What?
I'm just like, dang.
Uh,
3's hella low.
It is. I'd probably maybe switch out like 3, 1, and 6 could all change.
Really?
Yeah. I think people still look at 6 as like you need to look at 6 as just like a fun action game and really enjoy the depth of its combat as far as like a third person shooter, and it's a great game in that regards. And I have
That's not the part I'm just like, 3 is like, in my opinion, way better than 8.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, like I said, I still like 3. But
It was a good game, but like, when it came out, motherfuckers were like, this is the greatest shit ever. I was like, okay, this is nowhere near the best for Resident Evil, chill out.
I just
The
think
best Resident Evil is hard to beat, though, considering it's like one of the best video games of all time.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think's the best Resident Evil game, Isaac?
Either 2 or 4.
I think 4.
2 or
be
4.
honest. I'd go with 4.
Like, either one of those, I'd like respect. If you would be like, what's the best Resident Evil game? And someone's like, fucking, I don't know, 5. Okay, 5's the
5.
worst choice. But if someone's like, if someone said like 1, 5, 6, or 8, I'd be like,
You know, for me, it goes 4 to.
I'd be totally fine if
7.
someone's saying 1 is their favorite.
It's 4 to 7.
I think
I
the
haven't played Resident Evil 1.
the reason for 1 would depend. If you're like, if your reason for liking 1 is like all the bad reasons, then maybe not.
You know, for me, it goes 4 to 7, 3, 5, 8, 6. That's how it would go. Out of the ones I've played.
So did you guys like 5 more than 6?
I did.
Really? Actually, I don't know if I can give the fairest assumption, because the ending to 5, me and Noah, for some reason, just fucking struggled on.
You know, and that's why, like, I personally loved 8. but I know compared to all the other Resident Evil games, it's not one of the best. Even though I really do, I love it. But I know, like, compared to Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 2, it's just not up there with it in
Eight
terms of
is
like the
a
gameplay.
8 is a weird game to me because it always feels like
I love the narrative. The gameplay leaves a lot. There's a lot of good things within the gameplay of it, but it leaves me wanting. I don't know. I feel like there's stuff that they could have added that's missing.
I feel like I'm the exact opposite. The gameplay I'm cool with, and then the story, it just feels like I'm always on like the decline of a story, like it's about to end, and then it just does that for like 8 hours. It's like, okay, gotta do this, then it's over. Do this,
I
then
would
it's
switch
over.
8 and 5 actually. 8 is better than 5. I don't know why I said that. But 8 and 3 are like close. It's like very close.
You can't even rate 2. You didn't finish it. Where
Fuck you.
am I trying to go?
I think people complaining about. I'm gonna lie at this point. I think people complaining about Chris is not telling Ethan about that is getting really like old, and they don't get like the point of Chris's character.
Chris has gone through so much shit with losing people. We didn't want to fucking lose Ethan, and he was like, "Dude, leave it."
I think it's dumb. I don't think it's the worst, but
It's not.
I do
It
think
falls
it's
in line
it's
with his
dumb at
character.
all.
I think it's
sense.
really dumb, but not like as dumb as people are saying. It's
Yo, it's Isaac from the future. Before we talk about this, I just want to make it clear. I am specifically talking about after they kill Mother Miranda, well, quote unquote, kill Mother Miranda at the beginning of the game, and Ethan is like, Chris, what are you doing here? Chris should have told him then instead of knocking him out. I think it's totally fine that Chris didn't tell him before that. That's totally fine. I don't really care about that. And I kind of clear it up a bit later, but I just want to put this here before it gets into the heat of it. I think after they supposedly kill Mother Miranda and they're like escorting Ethan and Rose out, it's like, bro, walk and talk, you know? Like, be like, that wasn't your wife at the very least, instead of just being all vague and shit. Like, you think you did it. You think it's like, alright, she's dead, let's go. It's like, you didn't really need. That's where my head is at, okay? Sorry. Fucking enjoy the argument.
just like
I
fucking
think
just tell him.
it makes sense. He doesn't want him with all the people that he's like lost. Like went through a
Isaac,
whole
you
thing
as a
in Resident
person
Evil.
would tell him. Chris would not tell him.
That's not what I know, but I'm saying it's like, oh, all the people he lost. It's like, okay, but like, I guess it has to do with like me thinking that like people not telling each other shit is like especially in movies, people not telling each other shit, making sure everyone's on the same page is like how 95% of people fucking die. And it
I
pisses me off because it's so simple. It's like just fucking tell them.
Yeah, but you gotta like look at it from his perspective though. He doesn't want to lose somebody else. He's stubborn as shit about it. Like, you either do it his way and you stay out of it and let him deal with it, or you're not fucking,
I think for
or
me
you're
it's
gonna be pissy
more
about
of a
He wanted Ethan to be safe.
it.
yeah, but
He's already lost so many people. I mean,
He
I get
knew-
it. Like,
He immediately knew that. I mean, obviously Ethan would want to be involved, but he didn't want Ethan to be put in harm's way.
yeah, but like that definitely the way he did it is also kind of dumb. Like that definitely was not enough to kill fucking Mother Miranda.
I mean, he didn't know.
There was no way. There was no way
Yeah.
to know.
If he was
that
worried about
Miranda-
telling him in the first place, then he should have expected her to be fucking strong as shit. If it
I mean,
was
I'm
like,
pretty
if it was
sure
like
he-
7 gunshots could
if you
kill her,
wanna-
if he was like 7 gunshots can fucking kill her, then
Well, Isaac, think about this. If you want to go back to the very beginning of the game, if you remember, he kills her, they get Rose, and then they also knock Ethan out to take him to a facility where they're all gonna meet, and then he was probably gonna tell him everything that was going on then.
well, here's the thing. I'm not mad that he didn't tell him from the start. That's whatever. Knocking him out. You think she's already dead. If you think she's already dead and you got it insecure, there's no need to fucking knock him out.
I don't know. I think that he.
Well, I mean,
fucking- It was
Well,
gonna
he
be
probably-
a lot to try to tell him right then and there. So
Yeah,
honestly, it
it-
would be easier to fucking knock him out, and when
They
he
knew
comes to
Ethan was
when they're
gonna
at the
be in
facility.
hysterics and all that.
Yeah, like
So
if
I'll
you-
just
if you
not
just watch
explain
somebody-
and punch him.
yeah, if you just watch somebody murder your husband and be like, oh no, that's not your husband, that's this person. Wow, crazy. Would you fucking believe them, or would you try to beat their ass?
In Resident Evil, I'd probably fucking believe him because it's fucking Resident Evil.
Okay, well, you don't want to say that, like, just in general, you know? Like, if some FBI people come up
Yeah, but here's
and
the thing.
fucking...
Like you're saying that, but it's like, okay, he's still pissed that you supposedly killed the wife. Like leaving him in the dark. At least try to tell him. If he doesn't believe you, okay, at least you tried. But if he, like, just not telling him at all is just like a fuck you to him.
Okay,
Well,
the only times he ever found Chris before that, like, final thing, the first
No,
time
that's
he found...
fine. I'm saying the initial, you didn't have to fucking knock him out, especially because it was like,
Well, he
Ethan,
also-
don't, and then Ethan, like, backed down, and then the guy punched him, like, what the fuck? He was backing down!
They're also, it's probably also a thing like they were like against the clock and shit. Like they wanted to hurry up and.
Yeah, they're probably like, we gotta
Walk
fucking
and walk.
get out of here. I don't know. I'm
this-
gonna stand. I think it was fine. And then for like anybody who's saying, well, why didn't he tell him any other time Chris saw Ethan?
Oh, that stuff
Fucking-
I'm fine
the only
with,
other couple
because...
times he fucking saw Ethan, he saw him for like 2 seconds, and oh my god, here comes Big Fish Boy, or like fucking something else.
That I'm fine with.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck. Don't die, don't
I,
die,
don't know,
don't die.
I think it makes sense, and I think that in the very beginning, they were just gonna do that whole thing. He's gonna be hysterical, so Chris not really thinking about it. And
Yeah,
not
but he'll
like,
be in hysterics anyways if you don't try to tell him.
Yeah, but they were probably working against the fight. They wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. So if they
Walk
fucking
and
talked to
talk. If you're gonna knock him out, you gotta drag him. Fucking, that's a whole... Just walk and talk.
there was like so many people there, dude. It was.
Yeah,
and they're
that's
all,
even
like,
better.
soldiers.
Have someone else... If Chris is fucking busy, have someone else explain it to him.
You wouldn't have trusted anybody else but Chris. Yeah, some random soldier's gonna tell you that your wife is actually.
Some random
fucking,
soldier that's with Chris, that Chris was like, hey, this guy's gonna explain it to you.
I don't know, I think it makes sense, dude.
Oh my fucking Christ, this dude is gonna fuck me. There's a bunch of demons down here that are big and scary and hot. I mean, big and scary. I don't know what to do with them. Oh, I could train them like I do in zombies. I'm literally descending into hell. Hashtag white girl summer.
What the fuck is this item? This place is red. I want to make it blue.
I just fell off a wall and now there's a I don't even know what this is. There's like a wall centipede. Yo, what are you doing?
You're fighting the centipede dude.
Light
he's a
bonfire.
bitch.
I killed him. I don't think that was.
Oh, not that. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't
No.
fighting. I know there's a boss that's like a centipede or some shit, but.
Yeah, he's fucking annoying. Well, his area is more annoying than he actually is. There's like a ring in his area that you need to grab.
Yo, it's Isaac from the future. So I'm looking at my list, and I was going through the editing process, and I guess I deleted the footage, or I just didn't even record me fighting the demon fire sage. But according to my list that I filled out during my playthrough, I beat it first try. So I apologize, but for those who are unaware, I'm pretty sure the Demon Fire Sage is just a fire version of the Asylum Demon, which is a boss that we've already fought like twice before. There's the Asylum Demon and then the Stray Demon, and then this is the same thing but fire, I think. Yeah, I'm looking at photos. It's just the same fucking thing. So you're not really missing out on like a completely epic fight. And if I did a first try, that means that I did not really have any problems with it, and I was used to it because I fought it before. So I apologize for that. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. I'm super sorry, my bad.
Right in the elevator downstairs. Yeah, baby, yeah. So I came from down there? Question mark, question mark. there a boss? Oh yeah, so there was a boss fight. I can either go down or up, and I went up, but now I'm going down. Oh, there's a bonfire right down here. Wow, there are 2 bonfires right the fuck next to each other. Cool. Humana, 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 oh yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This guy knows. Let's kindle this bitch. So what? I just go down there and then there's... Is that another boss fight? No way there's a boss fight that fast. This is something else. Fuck, it could be a boss fight. Praise the sun. There's no sun here.
All I know, my favorite enemy in Dark Souls is in that game. Or in that section.
Here's the thing. I already fought a boss in a tree root room. Now I'm in a different tree root room. And there's a glowy door. And I'm like, no... But the thing is, it's like 2 feet away from the first boss that I just did. And I'm like, no fucking way.
No, because remember in the Undead Burrow, how there was that one traverse the fog? And it didn't lead to anything?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, this
It
isn't...
probably... I think it is. If you already beat a boss, then yeah.
I just went into a cutscene. It's a boss, I think. Oh, it's a centipede. Or... No, it's a... What the fuck is this? It's got a centipede arm. Okay. Can you come onto land, or is that just not possible? What's this guy's deal? Oh, Jesus, that... I don't know what the fuck is happening!
We're just in right now, right?
No, not that! I'm fighting like a T-Rex centipede! Oh, first try I killed him! Put that one on the fucking counter. Centipede demon, first try, no slings. Feels good.
Turns out Isaac just killed a normal enemy.
Nah, it was a boss.
It had boss health. I don't know, I wasn't watching the stream, but I'm
And then
just assuming.
I died 2 seconds later to the lava.